We've got a good question about how can you accomplish more volume without adding on endless time to your workout. So more volume, less time. That's gonna be the subject of this conversation we're gonna have real briefly. Okay, number one way to do it is your warm-up sets. Think about it. If strength is a skill you're displaying, let's think about the squat, for example. Are you gonna get better at squatting by going on the bike, running around the building, and then just jumping under your heaviest set? Or do you think, like, let's just say you're gonna squat 315 for some reps today. Let's say you do a quick dynamic warm-up, then you do 4 sets, 6 reps, 45 pounds. You jump to 135, do 2 sets of 6. Then you go to 185, do 3 or 4 reps, 225 twice, 275 once, and then you jump to 315, something like that. You got all those practice reps in there. Over time, that training volume is gonna make you a better squatter. And if you're a bodybuilder, don't change the station here, because that time you're warming up can help you rekindle that mind-muscle connection. So every time you're doing a certain exercise, you lose it. When you warm up, since it's not gonna crush you or anything, you can develop that. So warm-ups are the first way to add more volume and without increasing the time you're training. Next, okay, staggered sets. So what's a staggered set? A staggered set is simply, I think the best way is you're gonna do something that doesn't have a big cost in the, on the totality of the workout. So for example, if you're training leg press heavy, between sets of leg press, you go train your neck or something of that nature, or you go train your forearm between sets of leg press. That's not gonna directly affect the leg press, but you're not gonna have to just do it at the end of the workout, because if, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit my forearms today, this or that, all of a sudden neck training, you start tacking little things onto your workout. You got it's funny, in high school, we had a thing called early outs. Before football practice, we do a little bit of extra stuff. Before we knew it, the early out session for linebackers was an hour onto the practice. So you gotta be real careful with that. Next, antagonistic pairing. That's very simple. So it's just working opposite muscle groups. So for instance, superset your bench press with seal rows, that kind of thing. Your tricep extensions with bicep curls. Just antagonistic pair those, that's a superset. Okay, next is cluster sets. That's one of the best ways, we've talked about clusters before, to get more volume in less time. So instead of your traditional muscle and fitness 1990s, played out, thing, you could do, instead of doing 3 sets of 12, go 12 sets of 3 and, rest 15 seconds between sets, that kind of thing. You can get a lot more volume, use heavier weights that way. And those ways right there are gonna help you add more volume to your workout in less time. And when you do these things, just evaluate the cost of the workout. So just keep in mind, like, obviously you wouldn't wanna do, heavy bicep curls between sets of deadlifts and, tear a bicep, things like that. So more volume, less time, boom.